On the main channel, we decided to start a series here of Convince Me, playing Roblox here. Whole goal is to convince me whether Roblox is worth playing or not. Drop me a link to your favorite game or, that kind of stuff, and I'll play it, see what I think. We, on my main channel, we played Fishing Simulator first here. We played it for a good half an hour or so, played quite a bit of it. We came up with the rubric. At one point, rubric, if you don't know, is just like a set of rules and guidelines that we use to rate various things. So, I'm going to guaranteed play at least half an hour of whichever game it is, or 2 or 3 rounds, depending on like what kind of game it is. But, a good chunk of the game. And then we're going to go based on the rubric. So, starting off, is Fishing Simulator a meme game or like a copy, a dupe of an IP that's already out there? I'm gonna go with no on that. That's a plus. That's a good thing. It's a fairly unique game. I wouldn't say that it's, original. It's just basically a mini game from like insert RPG name, but it's nice. It's a free little jump in and catch some fish. Not an IP, not a meme, not a copy, not a dupe. So that's plus for it right there. Does it want me to pay, or is it requiring me to use like Robux or Game Pass like instantly and immediately? I'm gonna go with not required, but a lot of good features are tucked away behind it, such as, sell anywhere, unlimited teleport to your boat, unlimited, all the fun stuff. You could technically grind for lots and lots of hours to get to it. And it's not required from what I saw. I was able to play and go to a new island and do all the aquarium stuff. But it was immediately in your face to favorite and like and all the other stuff on that. So I'm going to go with that does want me to pay a lot. Not as much as some of the games I know, but it does want me to pay, and it does want to stick that right in your face. I get some people are trying to get games, but it's a free game on a free platform for kids to play. So we're not going to dock it to be, creators need to, this is for kids. We're advertising at kids. I just happen to not be a kid in this simulation. Or this situation, my bad, this situation. Let's see here. Clarity and objectives and gameplay and progression. So the tutorial, very clear. Very much go to point A, interact, go to point B, interact, click on a couple things. There was some, with the fishing, it didn't really give a lot of feedback if you're reeling in, how close it is, and that kind of stuff. It just, you were just waiting, and then, oh, suddenly you had a fish. I would say the meter for gameplay, that was pretty cool. That was nice. The bubbles that popped up, yeah, it could have been clearer on what to click exactly, where to click it, and that kind of stuff, but I get this is also multi-platform, so I'm not going to dock it for that. It did say click, it did tell you how to play the game. There were a lot of things like quests and stuff that just kind of popped up and then disappeared, and then you had to figure out where it's going. So, could be better, could be worse. We're just keep that at neutral. Progression, same thing. Mechanics, all around. Use of the mechanics in this game are pretty nice. It's mostly just run around and click on one thing and summon a boat and then hold forward, or summon your fishing rod and just keep clicking. Very simple mechanics, but it's a fishing game. What more do you want? It's not going to be high action, high impact. The gameplay is fairly intuitive, besides the things I mentioned earlier with the quests and stuff and hiding in the menus with no pop-up notifications or no staying little badge notifications. As far as like, is this game unique? I said before, this is a minigame. This is a minigame you'd find in a lot of RPGs or farming games or little like cozy games and that kind of stuff. It's just a minigame blown up to the extreme. I would say it is a unique game in and of itself because it's not a minigame. They blew it up. They made it so it's fairly unique. It's a fishing game. It's don't have like, the Fortnite of fishing games or anything like that out there. It's standing in its own little pond. It's trying to be unique. It's got some pluses in design and that kind of stuff. As far as the difficulty goes, I did see that it increased. You throw the first line and it's pretty easy to keep in the green. And then you get some more legendary fish and it bounces and goes feisty. Yeah, there's a difficulty increase and it's not an immediate, you just instantly lose all the fish. It doesn't I wouldn't say it teaches you that very well, but it is intuitive. It's suddenly harder and you have to pay more attention and you do the same mechanics, so it doesn't have to teach you too much. And as far as scaling goes, it's the same thing. You don't instantly find a place that's only hard stuff. It appears as you get more experience, as you play more, the chance of it happening more. So yeah, definitely a plus in that one. Is it fun? I would say this is fun. If I was a little kid, I had no money and lots of time, I would definitely want to jump into Fishing Simulator. I would, the progression, the dopamine of, oh, it's a new one, it's a new baby one, it's a huge one. Going and fishing with all my buddies for a half an hour, and, chat about, oh, did you get this one? I got this one. Have you seen this before? I've seen those before. The progression ladders, the secret unlocks for the areas, different islands, yeah. I would say this is fun. This is definitely a fun little time for kids. Lots of agency for your character. You can upgrade your whichever path you want, go however you want. You want boat first, you want rod first, you want to swim, you want boats. It looks like there's plenty of player agency in here. Everybody's not on the same path, doing the same thing in the same way. Even if there is only the one real mechanic that you're doing here, people could focus on the aquarium, people could focus on just fishing, people could focus on getting the best boat or the best rod or all of the above. I would say yes. It has got some player agency, and as far as the world and design and aesthetic, I don't know about going through the game. Like, that one just said something about graphics. Ripper GFX or something? Well, I have no idea. Yeah, Ripper GFX. I don't know. I don't know if there's, like, packs or this is not what the water looked like in the game. Some of these things are completely different looking. I really don't know how that works here yet. If this is just like fan art, if this is like pre-generated imagery, not actual in-game stuff, and it's all just going to look like this in the game. Yes, I would say that the world is designed, besides it being very bright and eye-catching and Las Vegas-y, they did a good job. Quick editing note here. Upon reviewing footage while editing the video itself, I remembered some of the things like the water physics and the smashing out of boats, which I'm pretty sure are engine-based, but at the same time, they don't seem to really look like they've been worked on or tried to been helped out in any way, so I'm going to count that against making this a neutral vote rather than a positive vote. Overall, let's see here. More pluses than minuses on that. I would say this is a good game. If, caveat, you have a lot of time and you don't want to spend any money, which there is options to. You don't want to spend any money, you got a lot of time, you got nothing to do, and you just want to chill with your friends, good game to jump in. Will I come back to it? Probably not. This isn't going to get me to play Roblox on the regular, but I'm not mad at it. So that's gonna go ahead and be it. Yeah, so like I said, Rightful Ender, we did the gameplay on this. If you want to see the actual gameplay, go over there, check out the whole video. It's about a half an hour long. It should be posted already. And if you want to suggest anything else, hit up the Discord. It should be either profile there, has a link to the Discord, or head to rightfulender.com. We've got a channel dedicated to you just dropping your favorite or the best Roblox games for me to play, check out, and then convince me to play Roblox. But until then, make sure you hit that like, share this video, leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.